not just Modi who has done it. It started much earlier, but it has sort of concretized now. In view of that, we need to look at the instruments that are available to us. Like this question about RSS. Yes, so many of us have heard about RSS and other affiliates working very hard on the ground. How do you quantify that? As to what was their effect? We know that there was an effect. We know that there was an outreach. The question is to quantify. And that is where currently at least, and I don't know what experiments in the survey method we can do, but what other kinds of studies can be done in order to really capture this tendency among the voters. Like Sanjay ji said, if 40% plus at the last instance who to vote for, then no amount of earlier surveys is going to be very accurate in the future. Since Trump's victory in the US, first victory, it has been also noticed that there is a tendency among voters to first choose a party or candidate and then post facto justify that choice by giving you other answers in your questionnaire. As a result of which, the traditional explanatory variables in a survey tend to be actually dependent variables. If I have already decided for whatever reason that I want to vote for this party or candidate, then you will not be able to capture that. So these are the new tendencies that are happening in politics, and as students of politics, as those who want to do political analysis, we need to constantly search for better instruments to do that. That's one larger answer that I would offer. On the perception question, otherwise, I have no answer. Because in the sense, if I am pro Eknath Shinde, then my perception that Eknath Shinde is very active on the ground will obviously get augmented by his suave Facebook contacts. So in the sense, it's a priori decision to be on this or that side that in the sense is consolidated by this perception building and image building in which various advertisement agencies actually earn a lot of money these days. On the agitations, two agitations were referred to. One is the Maratha agitation, and you will have noticed that it was practically switched off suddenly. And therefore it will have to be very cynically but at the same time very practically looked at as to how an agitation and a leader can be quickly switched on and switched off. Is there a switch somewhere else? So I would say very frankly and honestly that don't take it at face value that Marathas suddenly became quiet overnight and then decided to vote for A party or B party. On the farmers' agitation earlier, however, there is a difference, which is that in Maharashtra, after Sharad Joshi's agricultural agitations or farmers' agitations, there has never been an agitation of the farmers that could bring together different strata or layers of the agriculturists of Maharashtra. Different crop producers together, different layers of landholders together, never since the 1990s. And therefore, such agitations that occurred on the eve of 2014-19, etc., could easily be neutralized or got neutralized because of their inner weaknesses and didn't have much political traction. This is unlike the Northwest India kind of farmers' agitation that we have been witnessing over MSP. MSP and Northwest kind of Haryana Punjab kind of agitation is very different qualitatively from what we can have in Maharashtra or we have in Maharashtra today.